Hello friends, in today's session we are going to look at how to find area of polygons. To start with, let's start with a parallelogram. As you can see, the picture is a parallelogram. This is the base of the parallelogram. We call it B. B stands for the base of the parallelogram. And this is the height of the parallelogram. As you can see, this is the height of the parallelogram. We denote this by h. So h is the height of the parallelogram. And then how do you find the area? It is very simple. The formula to find area is area equals base times the height. Base multiplied with the height. Okay, is that simple? So just remember the formula for area of a parallelogram. You have to multiply the base with the height. Let's look at some examples. Find the area of a parallelogram given in the picture. Now you see the base of the parallelogram is 6 meters and the height of the parallelogram. Now sometimes they draw the height outside the parallelogram, but that's okay. You can draw the height inside the parallelogram also. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, but it has to be perpendicular to the base. It has to be perpendicular to the base. That is the most important thing. So if I draw this as a height, so you know that this is 3 meters. Again, this is also 3 meters. So the height is 3 meters. And then to find the area, we need to just multiply the base with the height. So the base is 6. The height is 3. So 6 times 3, it is 18 meter square. Don't forget the units as meter square. It is very important to write units in the exam. Is that okay? Let's go on to the next question. Okay, this is slightly twisted question. Slightly twisted, not much. So what does it say? It says that the area is 25 centimeters square. So the area is given. Also, you see the base is given, the base B. So the base B is 5 centimeter. And then they're asking find the missing dimension. Now what is the missing dimension? Can you guess? The missing dimension is obviously the height of the parallelogram. So they are indirectly asking you the height of the parallelogram. So let's use the area formula. Area equals base times the height. Area we know, let's substitute. Area is 25. Base we know, which is 5. And the height, we don't know height, so we keep the height as it is. Now how do you find the height? To find the height, you have to move 5 on the left hand side. Then 5 multiplies on the right hand side. When it moves to the left hand side, it will become division. So the multiplication will now become division when it moves to the other side. So height equals 25 divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is very simple. It's 5. So the answer for height is 5 and the unit is centimeter. Okay. So height is 5 centimeter. That's the missing dimension. Let's look at the triangle now. Let's look at the area of a triangle. The area of a triangle is basically half of the parallelogram. See, it is very simple to prove this because if you try to extend this picture, a figure, and try to complete a parallelogram, you see this becomes a parallelogram. And the triangle is exactly half of the parallelogram. You can see it very, very, very clearly that triangle is half of the parallelogram. So the formula for area of a triangle is half times the base times the height. So basically you multiply base and height and just divide it by 2. Let's see some examples. The rug is shaped like a triangle as shown. Find the area of the rug. Okay, so that's pretty simple because the base is 4 meters and the height should be perpendicular to the base, perpendicular 90 degree to the base, which it is. So height is 5 centimeters. So let's write the formula half times the base times the height, which is half, times the base. The base is 4 and the height is 5. So basically I will multiply 4 and 5 and then divide it by 2. So that's 20 divided by 2, which is 10. So the answer is 10 meter square. Just a second. 10 meters squared. That's the answer. So it's pretty simple. Just multiply and then divide it by 2. Let's see another example. Oh no, now it's a tricky question. The area is given to you. The area of a triangle is 24 meters square. The measure of the base is given 6. Now they are asking you to find the measure of the height. Again, similar concept what we did for a parallelogram. So they have given you a triangle. Let's say triangle ABC, and the area is given. The area is 24. So the area is 24 meter square and the base is 6 meter. They are asking you what's the height of the triangle. They are asking you what's the height of the triangle. Let's use a formula of area. Let's start. Area is half times base times height. Area is 24 equals half times the base. So base is 6 and the height we don't know. So this is okay. This is not very hard to solve. Let's divide 6 by 2. So 6 divided by 2 would be 3. So we have 3 on this side. Let's take 3 on the other side. So 24 divided by 3 equals h. Now 24 divided by 3 is 8. So the height of this is 8 meters. This triangle has a height of 8 meters. Is that clear? Can I move to the next one? Okay, area of trapezoid. Now for area of trapezoid, the formula is like this. It is still half, so we still have a half. Sum of the parallel sides. Now you see A and B are the parallel sides. You have to add the parallel sides, not multiply, but you have to add the parallel sides, and then that sum you have to multiply with the height and then divide it by 2. Is that clear? So let's see this with an example. Find the area of the trapezoid given. So as you see, the parallel sides are 3 and 5. So we call this as A and B. These are the parallel sides. So we add the parallel sides, we add them, then multiply with the height. The height is 4 centimeter and then divide it by 2. Let's do that. So area of trapezium is half. We write the formula first. Half times sum of the parallel sides times the height. So it is half times A plus B, so 3 plus 5. Height is 4. Half times 8 times 4. But the best thing here is to first divide it. Let's divide 8 by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then 4 times 4 is 16. So the answer is 16 centimeter square. So first you add the parallel sides, multiply with the height, and then divide it by 2. Clear? Easy? A similar question. Area of trapezoid is asked. The parallel sides are given. So you have A, you have B, and then you also have the height. So it's half times, again, sum of the parallel sides. So 18 plus 30 times the height, which is 15. Let's add 18 plus 38, which would be 48 times 15. Ideally, we first divide this 2 and 48. So 2 times 24 is 48. And then we do 15 times 24. 15 times 24 will be 360. So the answer is 360 centimeter square. What is the area in square centimeters of the desktop? 360 centimeters square. So I hope it's clear how to find the area of a triangle, parallelogram and trapezoids. In the next class, we will see how to find area of any polygon, be it pentagon, hexagon, decagon, and so on. So I see you in the next video with more questions on area of polygons. Till then, bye bye.